The second game in the Indie Games Uprising III is Sententia. As the description says, you are a special creature, and you have a purpose. But are you capable of holding on to it? Sententia is an art game that explores the challenges we face to keep our imagination alive as we grow. Start your journey through life's forest as a young creature and build your way through it by solving puzzles, interacting with your fellow creatures, and defending your ideas with your own Sententia. Sententia starts out, as you might expect an art game to start, very artistically. The sketchbook background illustrates the artistry of the game. The game is more of a sketch of an artist bearing one's soul to the masses than just a puny video game, of course. No options, no settings. After all, what settings would you need when you are about to view art? Now, that is not why I hate children at all. I'm sorry. I can't agree with that. Oh-ho. I see what they're doing. If I press the Y button, then perhaps I will talk to Grandpa. So Grandpa, and that's us, the kid. I don't think he gets named, but they obviously are quite blind as they are not looking at each other in the eye. Maybe they're just ashamed to be around each other. Grandpa, at the end of his life, has one more thing to teach the young ones. Maybe that purpose is to create larger speech balloons. And if we want to build, why, we press B. Okay, and we can select a node. Huh? You get where that's going? You like that? It's subtle. So this is one of the main gameplay mechanics of Sententia. We build bridges. You can see the childlike imagination coming from the kid's head. Very symbolic of things and stuff. These are nodes. As it says, each node needs a certain number of connections. The nodes with 1 mark need 1 connection, the node with 2 marks needs 2 connections. So we connect nodes like this. The left and center node are now connected, and right and center are now connected as well. And we used a bridge. We created a bridge out of sheer will. Oh, Grandpa's losing his mind. Hey, look, Dad, we just built a bridge using our brain. So forgive me if I don't think that this whole bit about working with your hands, maybe that's a little bit overrated. Hey, Grandpa showed me how to use telekinesis. What have you shown me? And the face of the child, obviously staring off into space, not listening to a word his father says. Maybe telling a child who just learned that he has telekinesis to run along and play isn't the best idea. And apparently many bones in the child's father's body are broken. It seems like quite a few in our own body as well. Oh, look at that, yeah. He seems shocked he's able to get that high in the air. And he should be shocked that he's able to move at all. I'm not sure what he's doing there. It's like some kind of bizarre crippled strut. Artistry. Ideas are easy. It's the details that are hard. And I think this game is a good example of that. Man, hey, look, new buddies. He kinda does. What? The demon... Oh, he killed me. The demons are bad? That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so here's another, the other main mechanic of the game. We can kill with our words. This is why the kid was not talking before. Should he have opened his mouth, his father and grandfather both would have died instantly. We're kind of like Black Bolt. Except, our parents did not teach us to keep our mouths shut. We have no discipline in preventing ourselves from talking. Eventually, all will die at the sound of our voice, the sound of the apocalypse. Since the demons can also do the same, I must assume our voice powers are hellish in nature. And we come right back to life, even when we die. We are some kind of immortal being. Unstoppable. You cannot reason with him. He will destroy the world with his voice. But when he's not destroying, he's building with his brain. Okay, so it seems so far, I have not played through the whole thing, but so far the only thing we've been building have been bridges. So we have 4 nodes that each take 2, and 1 node that takes 4. Okay. That like that, and then that one in the middle needs 4, and I have an extra connection on these down here, so... See, we're learning to build better bridges already. I don't know what Father was so concerned about. Alright, so we have a little platforming action here. We can't jump and murder at the same time. Our death voice does not activate if we're jumping. Whoop. Whoop. By the way, the controls in this game are terrible, but that's okay. Remember, it's an art game. I was kind of confused at why they called it an art game at first, and then I realized that if it's an art game, then no one will really expect the game to control well at all. It's just a shame he put these pesky platforming elements in the game. It just gets in the way of the art. Okay, so let's see, we have some 2 nodes, some 3 nodes. Start connecting. Let's see. Well, do we want to connect that? Because the 2 probably would connect to these 3. And then those 3 connect to that 3. And then these 3 connect to those 2. And we built a bridge. I don't know how these demons get anywhere with no bridges. We have to build them all for them. These demons trying to get the drop on us. Our voices can clash, and if that happens, it seems that the demon's voice win out. If that happens. So we have to get him from behind. And that guy's just standing up there, minding his own business. Not hurting anyone. And now he'll never hurt anyone. Ever again. No one will ever hurt us. Not now, not ever. The woodland creatures stare wide-eyed in terror at the newfound tyrant of the forest, singing his words of death. Alright, we have a 5 node here. Let's see, connect these. Try connecting these. Let's see how this works. Okay, we have 4 node in there. Let's see, the 5 node. Well, the 5 node is only in range of connecting with 5, so there's no mystery there on which ones we have to connect from that, like that. Okay, so what about the 4 nodes? Let's see. Well, actually, the 4 nodes... Well, these are all 3, so... It kind of makes it easy to see. And we have to connect the 4s to the 3s. I mean, I guess it's kind of a clever puzzle element, but it seems like I did something wrong. Ah, yeah. The middle 3, I have 5 connected to it, and that is not the way. So, let's see. What do I want to disconnect? Let's disconnect those, so now we have 3 going to that, and connect the 4s. There we go. So I have to arrange the lines between the nodes so that there are the proper amount of lines going between the nodes. And then there's platforming. Oh, we just went through puberty, and we have a mohawk. Yeah, that's right. How long have we been out in this forest? The demons have done some aging as well. Maybe it's about time for them to do some dying. There's some kind of abyss down there. I don't know why we seem to live above this great canyon. Maybe that's where the demons come from. What am I doing? I'm not even paying attention. Well, should I really need to pay attention when playing art? Some demons, when you kill them, will just respawn instantly. And fortunately, the platforms that fall will respawn as well when we respawn. You know, normally I might be worried about making a game look bad by doing poorly. Not in this case, because after all, it is art. How it plays doesn't actually matter. Don't be so common. Expecting a game with platforming elements to have the remotest semblance of any kind of good control. Why would you expect that? Okay. Sun's still bright in the sky, we're in the prime of our life, and we have the voice of death. Can things get any better? Let's not forget the telekinesis. It would be kind of nice if we could use it for something besides building bridges. Okay, what do we need to do here? That's 4. Probably will attach to these. And yeah, these are 3. We'll attach them to these. And we have these 4s here, which, let's see, attach it to that. Let's see, I still have one more connection to go on each of those 4s. Should they go to that? And then disconnect the 2 from the 3s. And then connect the 3s with each other. Yeah, there we go. I think when Father told us to go play in the forest, he was not really intending that to mean for the rest of our lives. Yeah, I know. I've been on Reddit. I've seen adult children who try to kill each other with their voices. It's not the beautiful thing this game tries to make it out to be. You know what the best thing is about a game that's not fun to play at all, and is really horrible to control? Making you do the same thing over and over again. Having some kind of challenge of any kind that's going to require you to, well, it's going to likely result in you dying and doing something over and over again, when it's just completely tedious and a total bore to play. That's good game design. I'm sorry, that's good art. My mistake. I can't make out what it is everyone's saying. There are actual sentences there, but I can't make them out. I can only assume that the demons are saying mean things and telling us that we're not the special snowflake that Grandpa said we were. But we showed them, didn't we? Oh, yes. Okay, we got a larger bridge here. Let's see. It's a bit more complex than what we've seen. You know, honestly, looking at how long this video is going, I am feeling kind of bad that this is going longer than the video for Kurth Phil. I kind of feel bad about that. Maybe I feel like maybe I brushed that game off a bit. Let's see, that's 4. Actually, wait, that's 4, so would that connect? No, can't. Oh, yeah, okay, can connect to these and to that. I wonder if you can follow what it is I'm saying as I'm looking at the icons, because the icon I'm looking at lights up, but I wonder if you're able to follow that on the video. Well, it doesn't matter, because it's art. You can instead appreciate the fine shading on the sprite work, the high detail of the backgrounds. And that would make 3. That would make 3. Let's see, that still needs... connect to those, and there we go. Man, we're just becoming a regular architect. A brain architect. It's better than the normal kind. You know, I know sprite work is hard. I'm not trying to make it out to be some kind of easy thing that can be done very quickly and is no problem. I understand it's difficult. It doesn't mean you shouldn't try. I mean, the effect when you explode in a bunch of sentences, that looks kind of nice, you know? At least there's that. But try as they might, the demons will never stop the relentless onslaught of Death Voice, the child that is not. I highly recommend that you download this and play it for yourself. Because I don't think watching a video really gets it across. Remember, it's not a platformer, it's art. You might wonder, I mentioned before that Indie Games Uprising is meant to be a showcase of the best of Xbox Live indie games. In that case, you might wonder what Sententia is doing here. Well, this game was developed by one of the organizers of Uprising, so that should answer your question. Way to keep integrity in your event. Let's not hold this against the entire thing and the other games that are going to be released for the Uprising. Maybe it'd be better just pretend that this didn't happen. Let's say no game was actually released today as part of Indie Games Uprising. They just forgot it. They just overlooked a day. It's a simple mistake. Could happen to anyone. The music's pretty, at least. Alright, there's no real point in continuing going on. It's just kind of more the same. I saw, when I played it before, there was a tougher enemy that I encountered. I got to a bridge that I wasn't quite sure how to solve, and that was all. So that's Sententia. It's probably best to just ignore that this came out. Unless you can appreciate its high art. Obviously I cannot, as I'm just looking for a video game. But if you're looking for something in the interactive art genre, I should say. But it is a drama. Sententia is a video drama, not a video game. The pathos of you as you're playing this art. It's Sententia. Let's not talk about it again.